Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're here on this Tuesday morning. Got a great show lineup for you, and we'll get started with our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center at 767-5500. We'll run by and check out the auto body shop or the automotive electronics and all. They have a really good classes in that. They have some openings in those if you'd like. Looking at today's temperature, I'm going to say this twice now. High is going to be 81. High is going to be 81. Low tonight is 77. Water temperature dropped down to 84. So what's happened is big storm is circling around and bringing some a little bit of cooler air down in our area, which is good. Now, as far as the storm goes, like I told you yesterday, it sort of narrowed down more this morning. It looks a little bit better, but we still, when a storm gets in the Gulf of Mexico, everybody has to be on their toes, and we all, even if it heads the other way, we're still going to get certain segments of the storm, and just be prepared for it. It's not something to take lightly, and we don't take it lightly. And I'm not a meteorologist, and I didn't sleep in a Holiday Inn last night, but I tell you what, when they get in the Gulf, my ears perk up, and I just start watching them and watch them closely like a lot of y'all do. But it still amazes me, with all the technology and science we have, how inaccurate they can be in the prediction from day one when it gets close to us with those strands and all. It's amazing to me. So I think they'd be better off really not saying anything. Just have the Gulf Coast from Mexico to Key West, the whole Gulf Coast, just be on alert, and then go from there. But that's just my opinion. Let's take a look at the river readings. That's Apalachicola to Bluntstown. We're looking at a good steady flow. We're looking at exactly a 0.9 foot out on Bluntstown reading, and the Choctawhatchee at Carabelle. It didn't flow any, I guess, last week, but today is looking pretty good at a 3.7 and a slow drop, but it's going to level on off. And according to how much rain we get, as what's going on, how much rain they get up in Alabama and Georgia and all on all these rivers. But we could get a lot of rain again. Now, let's look at our tide chart. This is a big thing. This is what I was really worried about from day one when I knew this week we're going to have some really strong tides. Today's the 28th. We're looking at a high tide at 7:31 this morning and low at 6 o'clock. That's a 2-foot range we're looking at today, folks. That's about as strong as it'll get. 2.1 is a really strong tide. And I was hoping, wherever that thing hits, sure if it comes in on a strong tide, that's 2 feet above mean already, and then you have a 4-foot surge. You're talking about 6 foot just on a little 4-foot surge, and that's pretty strong. So you can imagine if it's close by, you just add 2 foot on a storm surge, okay? But whoever it hits, those tides are always important. All right, let's take our first break, and we'll be right back.
A new Carrier heating and air conditioner system from Mills Heating and Air can save you money every month. Thanks to energy-efficient technology that can help lower your utility bill. Buy a Carrier system now from Mills Heating and Air. Turn to the experts at Mills Heating and Air at 850-234-8177 or go to millshvac.com. That's 850-234-8177. For lower bills, call Mills.
Come join the Panhandle Outdoors team. Beat the rush and stock up on our team shirts and hats in a wide variety of colors and sizes. For your convenience, we offer a Panhandle Outdoors shop at panhandleoutdoors.net. Simply visit our website and click shop.
You can also check out our selection at Sunjammers Water Sports on Panama City Beach. Come join the Panhandle Outdoors team.
When you need to get the job done, you want the powerhouse of engineering, reliability, and value that is Kubota. And right now, during our 40-year strong celebration, get 0 down and 0% APR for up to 60 months on new Kubota subcompact tractors, compact tractors, or zero-turn mowers. Join the Kubota movement, 40 years strong, serving the American dream.
See and save on all Kubota tractors and equipment at Sowell Tractor today.
We are so lucky to live in North Florida. We have some of the best fresh and saltwater fishing in the world. My biggest problem is not catching fish, but trying to decide what kind of fish I want to catch. No matter what I'm after, I always stop at Sunjammers Water Sports first. They have just what I need: rods and reels, line, tackle, and most important, live bait. Yes, sir, we sure are lucky.
All right, folks, welcome back. Glad you're with us this morning. I got a lot of pictures to show you. A lot of y'all are good about sending stuff. And, you know, bow season's right around the corner. And you can do like this family here. I got this picture here. I was tickled seeing this. This is from a family. All of y'all know this family. This is the Sutherland family. Stacy sent this. And, hey, Coach Chester, figured you would get a kick out of this picture. This is Steve Jr., Tim, Suzanne, Blake, and Johnny. That's Suzanne's little boy. All getting ready for bow season back behind our house. Hope to see you at a chicken shack in Laverne. That's a Sutherland family. Now their dad, Steve and Tim's and Suzanne's dad, was one of the original bow hunters here. You know, when Ronnie Groom got it started, Mr. Sutherland was really one of the first ones to jump on. That's been passed down a couple of generations when it goes into Suzanne's son and all. Know the family. They love the outdoors. They love to hunt. They really staunch outdoorsmen. I really like to see that. And they're doing something we all need to be doing if we're going to bow hunt now. You got to get in that backyard and you got to practice. And you got to make some good practice. And I'm glad to see you. And thank you, Stacy, for sending that. I ran into them last year. We were on the way to Greenville, Alabama, and their family has a lease up there not too far. We stopped at Laverne at the chicken shack on Friday night, and of all people, we ran into them right there chowing down like we were about to do and had a great visit with them. I told them they brought me good luck because that's when I got that 8 point that first 15 minutes of the hunt. So maybe we run into y'all again if we get to go back to Greenville. Thank you for sharing that. Now this next picture, this is interesting here. One of our viewers, you know, Ron and I were talking about we hunting less and less in tree stands to do more ground blinds and because of the safety and all, and because as you can see just as good, it seems like if you got an open alley. He said, this is from Doug Lurie. He said, hey, Winston, check this out. This is he talked about the show and all. Last week he had an excellent show with Ronnie Groom about deer hunting and deer stands. I'm doing likewise. I'm hunting less in stands. I have 17 ground blinds that I built on my place over the last few years, like the attached photo. They are safe, they're comfortable, they mask your scent somewhat, and you can see much farther in the woods. Thus you see a lot more deer. I go to Lowe's or Home Depot, and they cut the materials to my specs at the store. I put pipe insulation on the V's. I cut out for shooting rest. We put roofing on the top, and then paint the camo. When I can catch materials on sale at the right place, I can build them for about $50 a piece. If you wanted to build one sometime and where you hunt and video it, let me know. Doug Lurie. Doug, I'm gonna take you up on that. When I get a minute, maybe 2 minutes. When I get 2 minutes, I would love to do something like that. And again, this is the time of year you can go ahead and start putting your tree stands together and all. But that's a smart way to do it. And I'm gonna get with you and see how you put that together, Doug. Thank you for sharing that. All right. Let's see what else we got. I got a couple more emails. I got one. Let's see. Randy Adams sent us this email here. Randy wanted me to do a show. If I thought about doing a show on feral hogs, he's affiliated with the Jagger Pro Hog Control System, and we do research and develop equipment and techniques for high volume hog control. So I'm gonna get together with Randy, and maybe we can do a show on that. Randy, thank you for sharing that with me. Got a lot of viewers out there doing all. And anytime you have good ideas like this, email me. And I am busy, but I do take time to answer emails, and it might be a day or two later, but I appreciate your input into the show. That's what, to me, what makes this show click so well. So much viewer and audience, coming back with us with all kind of stuff. This is from Phyllis Brookins. Hey, Gail and Winston, love your show. Watch it every day, and I'm always telling my friends how informative and fun the show is. Thank you for all the hard work that I am sure it takes to put on such a great show. Now listen to this. My sister-in-law, and thank you for the comment. My sister-in-law and I are interested in learning to fly fish, and we're wondering if you know of anyone offering lessons. Phyllis Brookins. Phyllis, I'm going to email you back, and there is a fly fishing club just getting started in town, and there's several people associated with that club that be willing to teach you some basic instructions on fly fishing, or you can come up to school in the mornings. Panhandle Outdoors viewers are allowed to. I better not say that. Anyway, I can say you can come out to wear class and learn how to fly fish. But I can. It's some basic fundamentals you can do. So anyway, these are good emails, and fly fishing is going to be important. I ran into some people over the weekend down at Blue Water. They were headed down to the river, Lake Wimico, going fly fishing. I haven't heard back and see how they're done, but fly fishing is a lot of fun. So Phyllis, thank you for the email, and I'll get back with you on some people to teach you how to do it. Okay? All right, let's take this next break, and we'll be right back.
Panama City Beach is known as one of the top dive destinations in Florida. Divers Den offers daily dive charters that can accommodate up to 13 divers. Our boat captain is U.S. Coast Guard certified and a PADI dive instructor. We have trained professionals who offer a variety of scuba certifications. Come see us at our 2 locations on Thomas Drive and Tyndall Parkway.
When you're looking for sales, parts, and service for your outboard, all in one location, you're looking for BJ's Marine. You're authorized Tohatsu and Nissan dealer. BJ's Marine does it all. They have outboard parts and a service center and used motor sales too. Tohatsu, reliable, dependable, fuel efficient, and lightweight. Tohatsu Outboards, technology for the next generation. BJ's Marine, 1317 Transmitter Road since 1991.
A new Carrier heating and air conditioner system from Mills Heating and Air can save you money every month. Thanks to energy-efficient technology that can help lower your utility bill. Buy a Carrier system now from Mills Heating and Air. Turn to the experts at Mills Heating and Air at 850-234-8177 or go to millshvac.com. That's 850-234-8177. For lower bills, call Mills.
Blue Water Outriggers. Everything you need for outdoors. Whether you're fishing off the piers, surf fishing, or heading out into the Gulf, Blue Water Outriggers has what you need. Live bait, freshwater, saltwater tackle, rods and reels, clothing, marine supplies. Hottest brands, greatest prices, friendliest service. BWOfish.com. Shop online. Open 7 days a week, 30 miles east of Panama City. Blue Water Outriggers.
Welcome back. Now, as always, glad you're with us, but I wanted to set up this video. Saturday was one of these days where we got so many things to do. I know you've had so many things to do, but I had a list, and here I wanted to run by Weewall and check out a flathead catfish tournament. I had to swing down in the Cape to put on the storm shutters for the storm. I had to check on them at Blue Water, then had to come back by Mexico Beach Artificial Reef Association, that big tournament they were having. I want to check in with them, maybe get a little bit of video, and then I had to run back to Panama City, down to Oakland Terrace Ballpark to that Drew McClain Memorial Softball Tournament. I want to get a little bit of video on that. And then most importantly, I had told my mom I was going to pick her up at 3 o'clock Saturday so she could come home and spend the night with us and all. Most of y'all know she had fallen and broken her hip early part of summer. Thank y'all for asking. A lot of y'all ask about her. She's doing okay now, so she can walk a little bit. So I try to get her back to the house as much as I can. So I had all these things to do on Saturday. So anyway, that's what I did. So I videoed every bit. So I got a little bit of everything. So I missed the weigh-in at Weewall, but we got down there anyway. So let's roll this video, Jeff, and see what happens. All right, folks, Panhandle Outdoors on the road. We're headed down here to one of my favorite places, Weewall, Hitchcock. Folks, we're down in Weewall at the Flathead Catfish Tournament at the end of the road, the old gas in the park, the end of the road boat ramp. And we're going to go down here and see if they brought in any flathead catfish. Weigh in about 15 minutes. You know, we talked about all summer how much rain we've had here, and you can see the reflection of it in all the muddy water in the big river. If you take a look at it, it's just, the river's low, but it's really muddy. See how muddy color it is? This is a beautiful park. Got all kind of rooms to tie your boat up. Got a ramp, walking ramp. All right, folks, we drove down to Mexico Beach to see Ron Childs, Mexico Beach Artificial Reef Association. Big tournament.
Thank you, thank you.
Good to see you.
We're doing it. We got 144 boats registered, and we're really looking forward to some fish coming in this afternoon. We've already got some 24-pounders in there. So they're coming, they're coming.
That's a lot of boats.
It is a lot of boats, especially in this economy with this time, you know, and the weather we've had all summer. So we're really pleased with that. I mean, we're blessed.
Okay,
we really do feel blessed.
Last night you had your captain meeting. Right. Everything went good for that.
Everything went good. We had a little sprinkle and a little shower, but everything was fine.
Yeah. Now you already got a 24-pounder on here, Bad Apple, and then a 21-pounder. You think they're going to hold?
No. It'll take 35, 40 pounds.
35 or 40 pounds.
Yeah.
Now you also giving prizes for Wahoo and Spanish.
Yes, that's correct.
Well, that's good.
Wahoo is going to pay $1,000. King pays $3,000, $2,000, and $1,000, and the Spanish pays $500, $300, and $200.
We're here at Mexico Beach, right here. This every year, y'all raise a lot of money for the association to put in these reefs. All that money goes that way.
This is our biggest fundraiser, and actually, this last year we put in $120,000 worth, and we're going to put in probably $80,000 to $90,000 next year. And in fact, we put in over $1 million worth since 1997.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's what outdoorsmen and sportsmen will do to support each other.
No way.
That's great. Now, I know every year, I missed this last night, but every year y'all get a new queen.
Yes.
Who's your queen this year?
Right there behind you.
Oh, it is? You want to introduce her?
Yes. Okay. Over here. Let me take a picture with that fish.
We got the Spanish over here.
Well, this year we're paying 3 places for the Spanish. We didn't do that before, and so now we're getting a lot. Look at this kid coming here. We're getting a lot more people
check this
bringing
out.
in Spanish.
Check this out. All right. Well, that's a family. That's a fishing family right there. That's right.
That's what this is all about.
Well, if they're one, you're going to a previous one.
We gotta watch it. Let's watch this family wear this one in over
Give you
here.
one more deal.
Got it? You were? Wow. What's your name? Scotty. Scotty. What's your last name? What? You said yeah. So you can read them great. I know you call it. Here, keep your hat on. 12.55. 12.55. Yeah. Hey, Scotty. Wow, big. All right. Did you catch this? Good job. Wow. Great job. I know.
Did you catch that fish? Turn around and tell the camera. Tell that lady in the camera you caught that fish.
I caught it.
What's your name?
Scott Hockenberry.
Now, where are you from?
Georgia.
Georgia? What part of Georgia are you from? Whitman, Georgia. Boy, that fish as big as you are. Did you have a good time? Now listen, what kind of bait did you catch it on?
Squid.
Squid. Oh, buddy, that is a fine fish right there. Good job. We're proud of you. This is one of the fun part of my job. I get to talk to all these pretty ladies. This is Ashley, this year's queen. And Ashley, tell the folks about what you do and where you're from and all.
Well, I'm originally from Alabama, but my husband and I moved down here, I guess, 6 or 7 years ago, and I'm a stay-at-home mom of 2 little boys. So.
Oh, that's wonderful. Are you having a good time today?
I am having a good time. It's so much fun working for this organization. It's just a great organization. So.
It's just a great place to live or what?
Oh, yes, lovely. We've got Isaac stirring on out there, but it's still going to be fun.
We'll get through that. Well, listen, congratulations on being the queen.
Thank you, sir.
So nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
We'll see you later.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
They have sold out all T-shirts. Yeah. People are coming up.
You can direct traffic is on now.
Your wife's
well, you want to play some weekend today?
I bet.
Good.
You got a little man with you?
I do.
I don't know if he's too excited.
He's just chilling.
All right, I'm here at Oakland Terrace Ballpark with Jennifer Allen. Now, I know y'all have worked really hard on this fundraiser, the Drew McClain softball tournament. I mean, it's been an amazing success. So tell us everything that's been going on.
We have sold shirt after shirt after shirt, and we've raised so much money. And Drew was just a special person, and it's really showed. I mean, everybody's come out today and really showed their support. So.
You've had great weather too.
Oh, it's been beautiful. Beautiful. We were worried.
I've been at Oakland Terrace many years, and sometimes we don't have this kind of weather for softball.
I know.
But I know you and your husband have done a lot of work. And,
it was a lot of preparation.
I know. I want to compliment y'all and thank y'all for doing this. What a worthy cause. And I look around. I know almost everybody out here. It's so worthwhile to see this.
It really went well. We're very proud. So.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job. All right, folks, right before our left, ran into Scott McClain, Drew's dad, and we're just so great. It's so great to see you today. And boy, are they doing some fine things today.
I tell you, I don't know how Drew's friends did this. It's just awesome. The support we've gotten from Drew's friends and from our church and through prayer has just helped us get through this situation.
Oh, it's just awesome. I mean, I've been down here and watched all the ball players and seen all the money they're raising for Allison and the baby. I mean, this is what we always talk about: do something good for somebody. Well, these folks have done something good for somebody.
They have absolutely just warmed our hearts and just it's expectations beyond our belief. I mean, it's just awesome.
We're so glad I got to run into you.
Good seeing you,
Good
Coach
seeing you. I know you're taking a Gatorade break.
I absolutely am. It's hot today, but the weather has let us do what we needed to do today.
Oh, it's wonderful.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
On the water or under the water, success starts at C&G Sporting Goods. C&G specializes in fresh and saltwater fishing tackle, floundering supplies, spearfishing equipment, and much, much more. C&G also has licenses, maps, and expert advice on where to go. For over 59 years, C&G Sporting Goods has been the headquarters for the outdoors man. Fishing, hunting, camping, guns, and ammo. They've got it all. C&G, home of the experts, downtown Panama City.
When you have work to do, get it done with the powerhouse of engineering, reliability, and value that is Kubota. And right now, during our 40-year strong celebration, get 0 down and 0% APR for up to 60 months on new Kubota utility and ag tractors and tractor loader backhoes. Join the Kubota movement, 40 years strong, serving the American dream.
See and save on all Kubota tractors and equipment at Soul Tractor today.
Bill Kramer needs to buy vehicles outright or take them in on trade. Our pre-owned business is great, and we need your vehicle this week to supplement our pre-owned inventory. Get a 15-minute no-obligation appraisal. We're buying Fords, Chevys, and Cadillacs. We're buying Toyotas, Nissans, BMWs, and more. You name it, we'll buy it. All years, all models. Nothing too old, nothing too new. Bill Kramer is buying them all, and we will not be outbid at Bill Kramer's Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC.
Are you still waiting to do something with your IRA, 401k, annuities, or other investments?
My dad has an economics degree from Vanderbilt University, and he helped me with my homework. A lot of people call themselves financial planners, but my dad passed a board exam to be a certified financial planner. He's very easy to talk to, and he spends a lot of time with me.
To my existing clients, thank you for your friendship and loyalty through these uncertain times. And to everyone else, don't wait until it's too late. Call me today, and let's see if I can help.
All right, welcome back. As you can see, we finally got all that stuff in on Saturday. Most importantly, we picked up my mom on time. We always want her to be happy, so that was really neat, and I was so impressed with all of the functions I went to. They're all geared around the outdoors and doing different things and all, helping people, and I thought, what a great way to spend a Saturday to see all this stuff going on right here in the Panhandle. Let's take a look at our Express Lane Fishing Game forecast. We're looking at our times today. We're looking at 10:13 a.m. to 12:13 p.m., right around the middle of the day there. And then we're looking at 10:40 p.m. tonight to 12:40 a.m. So right around midnight, in the middle of the day, those are times the game and fish will be moving. I wanted to mention that softball tournament. I didn't get to spend as much time as I wanted to there, but that was a fundraiser for the late Drew McLean, and we were so proud of seeing everybody out there. But the amount of money they raised, now that was a one-day softball tournament. So many people got behind it and volunteered and all. The amount of money they raised, at last I heard when I was out there, it might have been even more than this, was like $13,000 on that day. Now, here's a great thing about it. Scott McLean, our dad, Scott McLean, you saw right there at the end of the video. He's been working at Arizona Chemical all his adult life, and what they've been really good to him. And what they've said, the corporate office, Arizona Chemical, said they would match whatever they raised at Oakland Terrace Ballpark for that fundraiser. So they're going to match whatever that money is raised. And so you can look at maybe $25,000, $30,000 for Allison and the baby and all that's raised by just Austin Allen and his buddies getting together and just one idea and just kept working on it, and that's just a wonderful thing they did right there. So, and then down in Mexico Beach, they've raised close now to $1 million for those reefs right there. It's really fascinating what the folks in the Panhandle can do. Okay, now let me bring this up. I'm not sure, from day in and day out when we have storms and all, we just don't know exactly if we're going to be on air or exactly what we're going to do and all. And sometimes there will be occasion where we'll have to put a canned show in here, and Jeff's been really good about saving all our videos, and we don't know what we're going to be on, if we're going to be on tomorrow or not, or the next day. We just never know. So we will have every now and then. We will have a show that if I'm sick or something, or can't get Bill Allen to take over, and we'll have maybe a canned show. Now we're talking about that. We do 260 shows a year, folks, and we're very proud to do it. And we're only talking about a couple of basic reruns, like on Christmas Day we do one, and Thanksgiving, and maybe July 4th and Labor Day. But the rest of these are fresh shows, something brand new every day, and we take pride in doing that. And I can't do it by myself. Jeff shows up every morning. He's a trooper, and Gail helps me every night working on this show. But on occasion, a rare occasion, probably 1% of the time, there will be times we have a canned show. But you're gonna see these videos, and it don't hurt to see some of these videos twice because they're outstanding. I know no one in the entertainment business puts on this many shows without having a whole slew of reruns. I used to didn't like rerun season, but now since I've been doing this, I understand why they have those rerun seasons. So a lot of times I've enjoyed watching them myself. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to get Ken Paramore coming in either tomorrow or the next day, talking about really neat stuff and what his son Matt did in tracking that, tagging that big dolphin and tracking it to the Bahamas. It was caught over there. So anyway, we'll have that up soon. Then all kinds of things. Labor Day weekend coming up, and the storm and all is going to be out of here by then. A lot of good things happening then. Well, as always, I want to thank y'all for watching the show. You do something good for somebody today, and I really hope you have a great day, and God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.